brought to you by oneaauto.com, your source for quality parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of oneaauto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to be working with our 2001 Ford Ranger. We're going to show you how to remove and replace the driver's side view mirror. This process is going to be very similar on the passenger side. If you like this video, please click subscribe. We have a ton more information on this truck as well as many other makes and models. And if you need mirrors for your Ranger, you can get them through the link down in the description over at oneaauto.com. Here are the items you'll need for this repair. Open your door. Remove the two Phillips head screws below the door handle. Open the door handle and release this panel from the door. Pry up and remove the electrical connectors from this panel. Using a small flat blade screwdriver to do this. You want to be careful not to break these arms off. This connector is removed by undoing the two Phillips head screws. You might have to just pry carefully to separate this connector with your flat blade. Remove the last connector the same way we did with the first one by prying up on those tabs and popping it off. Remove the Phillips head screw we just uncovered by removing that panel. One more Phillips head screw at the bottom corner here. Lift up on the panel and remove it from the truck. Remove the four 6mm screws securing the speaker to the door. We'll do this using the socket and ratchet. Remove the speaker from the door. Disconnect the electrical connector at the bottom. The electrical connector for our mirror is located here, just behind the door speaker on the inside edge of the door. We'll remove that connector with a small flat blade screwdriver. Remove this cover to access the three bolts for the mirror. These are an 11mm. We're going to use a socket, ratchet, and extension. You have one in each opening. Go ahead and remove those. Don't worry if you drop any of the hardware, undoing the three 11mm nuts here, as we can reach down through the opening from our speaker and get them out of the bottom of the door. When removing the last nut, support the mirror from the outside to make sure it doesn't fall. Remove the mirror from the door and carefully pull the wiring out of the inside of the door. Reinstall the harness through this hole. Line up the three holes that secure the mirror. Now, we're reinstalling our old mirror because there's nothing wrong with it, but these steps will be the same if you're installing a new one. Go ahead and take that socket and extension to make it easier to reinstall our three 11mm nuts. And we'll just snug them down with the ratchet. Reconnect your electrical connector. Connect the electrical connector to your speaker. Set it into the door. And reinstall your four 6mm screws. Tighten down your 6mm screws with a socket, ratchet, and extension. re-adhere the cover over the holes for the bottom of the mirror. These hooks on the inside of the door panel will slide into these slots on the inside edge of the door. Be sure that the wiring harness is pulled through when you start and that you hook in to the weather seal under the window here and that you line up the door lock into its hole. So with our lock in place and our door in the weather strip at the top of the window, we'll push in there and then we can move along and lift up slightly and push in to engage the rest of our door panel before reinstalling the first 2 screws. Reinstall your electrical connectors to the appropriate switches. We'll have to reinstall the 2 Phillips head screws for our window switch. Once all your switches are reinstalled, line up this panel into your door. Snap the clips back into place and reinstall the 2 Phillips head screws under the door handle.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope this video helped you out. Next time you need parts for your car, please visit 1aauto.com. Also check out our other helpful how-to as well as diagnosis videos.